Biz to the Moon, reporting live from the metaverse in the Horizon world. And yeah, we've been hoodwinked. We've been led astray. We've been led down the wrong path when it comes to banking, the monetary system. And if you look back in your history of schooling, when you're going through the curriculum, did they teach you about the banks? Did they teach you about the monetary system? Did they teach you about taxes? Did they teach you that money should be used as a tool to create more money? I don't think so, because when I sit back and reflect on my schooling days, there was none of that. Yeah, information, knowledge, that's power, and that's why I'ma keep popping up right here at crypto_DYOR, imploring each and every single one of you out there to do your own research. Cause like I said before, ain't nobody coming to save you. You gotta save yourself with the information. Cause yeah, once I jumped into the crypto space and I started doing my own research, I started learning how this monetary system works. I started learning about the banks and how they operate off of fractional reserves. And if you don't know what that is, well, check this video out. Go ahead and check it out.
So if you deposit $10,000 into the bank sets aside 10% or $1,000 and then loans out the rest of your money. The way it works is, say another person comes into the bank and asks for a car loan of $9,000. At this moment, the bank loans out the $9,000 from your original deposit. It isn't there anymore. The borrower then pays the person selling the car, and they go deposit the money into another bank, which is part of the same central banking system. This $9,000 is treated as a new deposit, and the process continues. The money gets redeposited and reloaned until the initial deposit of $10,000 becomes $100,000. The banking system just created $90,000 by loaning out your money. This is possible because of what's referred to as fractional reserve lending.
Yeah! So you mean to tell me that when I put my bread in the bank, my bread ain't in the bank? They taking my bread and making more bread? Yeah, there ain't getting no bread on the back end, but that's what's happening. You see, what's going on is when you put your money in the bank, the central bank, they're gonna go ahead and only a fraction of your money will be available. Don't just see the play. And that's why Bitcoin and crypto decentralization is taking over the world, because it gives you the power. It gives you the power to control your asset, your wealth, your money, anytime, anywhere, whenever you need. So yeah, it's not financial advice, but that's why I always tell y'all to jump into the crypto space, because it's for freedom. And another thing with the banks, I'm not sure if you know, but all you crypto early adopters that are just waiting for the next bull run where you could potentially be a crypto millionaire, well, guess what? Don't think about cashing out your mills and putting it in your bank, because out in the United States, I don't know about the rest of the world, but they're FDIC approved, and that means that they only cover up to $250,000 in deposits. So guys, look what you got. If you make millions, you can't put it in the bank. And look, journalists and crypto enthusiasts, Layla Halprin, she's from the UK, but when she moved over to the States, look what she had to deal with. Check it out.
You came to America 2 years ago and you opened a bank account. What was the main issue you said you had?
It wasn't really an issue as such, but they basically told me that I was only going to be insured up to $250,000, and that really surprised me.
But okay, what's the problem with being FDIC insured up to $250,000? That's a lot of money, no? Or not?
Ooh, is it a lot of money? I mean,
I don't know.
today's...
It sounds like 250 grand sounds like a decent amount.
It sounds like a lot of money, but it's not, because what's it going to get you? After money printing, inflation, wars, it's not going to get you anything. It can't even get you a nice house with several bedrooms for a family in a good area. It actually can't really get you anything.
So what are they
these
trying to
days.
do? What are you saying then?
Well, the point is, well, firstly, what if I want to deposit $1 million with the bank?
Right.
What happens to the rest of it? What
Well,
happens to $750,000?
You're not insured on.
Right, exactly.
750.
Right. So what's the point in me then striving to want to make more money if I'm not going to be covered? What's the point? And it's also, it's not just it's that, but it's also that they make you think that $250,000 is a lot of money because it's about your relationship with that number. So by saying, oh, you're only covered up to 250K, it's like, oh, you don't need more than that. Don't worry, you don't need more than that. That's all you need. And so naturally, you don't strive to make more because they've sort of capped it in a way.
It's a psychological cap, you're saying.
Yes, thank you. It's a psychological cap because if they said to you, oh, you're insured up to $1 million, suddenly you feel like, oh, I should have $1 million, right?
It's like, okay,
I
that's
should
an
have
interesting
$1 million.
point. And what about, you were telling me the bank, the tellers, what did they say to you about everyone's happy about the customers or something?
Yeah,
when
so,
you question them.
Yeah, so when I questioned them, I said, what? I'm only insured up to 250K, and they said, well, yeah, most of our customers are happy with that. And I was like, wow, I am the first person that's questioned this cap. And to me, that was just such a crazy example of how the average American is so brainwashed. Is so happy to just be told that's all you're allowed to
It's
make.
how the system keeps you poor.
Right, it's how the system keeps you poor because again, it's like this. It's like a psyop. It's a psychological cap. Don't make more than 250K. You don't need more than 250K. Don't worry about it. You don't need more. Any more money, the bigger money, that's for the elites.
That's like the
And that's
accredited
what it is.
investor in this country, but that's another video.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, if you don't have $1 million now, you can't get into the secret accredited investor club. Fuck no.
Exactly. Say 250K. That's all you need. Don't strive for more.
Yeah,
you
stay
don't
poor.
need it.
Stay poor.
Stay poor.
Interesting. Thank you for that.
Yeah! It's never too late to start learning about financial literacy. Because here I am, and I done went through the schooling system. I went through high school, college, university. I done it all. And I only started learning about this once I jumped into the crypto space. So this information, it's not out there in the curriculum. This information is the information you have to seek to separate yourself from the 99% that don't understand the importance of the information at hand. Yeah, as I said it before, I'm gonna say it again. Information, knowledge, it's power. It's the keys to success. And you know what they say when you jump into the crypto space? Not your keys, not your coin. And if you don't know what that means, well, you gotta DYOR. Do your own research. This is Biz to the Moon Report live from the metaverse. I'm finna see you soon. Jump into the crypto space. You can become your own bank. You don't need no bank. Call your own shots. You gotta jump on the blockchain. And once you realize how it works and how it operates, you can go ahead and take advantage and live life how you want on your own terms. That's what I'm gonna keep telling y'all. Jump